Good morning. It's 9 a.m. here on Monday, March 2nd. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 80. In hour 3 of today's show, we'll have weekend winners at 9 a.m. Then Devin Snow, Hold the Mayo, joins us at 9:15. If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane Studios, starts now.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane Studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB. Jake, Flynn, Moose, and Tay here with you before we get to some weekend winners. I always want to remind you about our friends over at Rejuvame, RejuvameMedical.com. If, traveling a lot and you're like, man, I can't bounce back like I once could, well, go see them, right? Things like that, right? Go get those labs drawn. Go see maybe how you can get back on the path for success to feel like your youthful self again. And there's locations throughout the state of Louisiana. So if you're listening to us in the boot, we're talking to you. Go see them, RejuvameMedical.com.
Yeah, like they can do so many things. Just 13 locations. So odds are, if you're in Louisiana, you got a location near you, and it's not just like a little office. This is a beautiful clinic with medical staff, with great people there, and they can walk you through every step of the way. Get feeling like your youthful self. Get feeling better. So whether it's hormone replacement therapy, which they've been the leader in Louisiana for like 10 years, whether it's just overall wellness, whether it's peptides, whether it's just cosmetic. There's so many different things that they can do. Give them a call. Schedule that initial blood work. You get a little discount if you call ahead and get it all scheduled. Or just walk in and talk to them. Hey, this is what I'm feeling. What can you do? Like, let's go through the options. So go check them out. Rejuvame Medical, RejuvameMedical.com.
Let's get to some weekend winners.
That's how winning is done.
That's right. We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've got too far.
I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what?
Are you doing what it takes to win a championship?
Wow, winning.
Well, then I guess there's only one thing left to do.
What's that? Win the whole thing.
All right, I'm going to start with a weekend loser, actually.
Oh, okay.
Coming out hot here. All
Yeah,
right.
I know.
Hey, segment's called Weekend Winners.
I know it is, but it also says losers right underneath there.
It does.
And it's going to be anybody that gets invited to the NFL scouting combine and doesn't work out. Now, there's some injury stuff there, and if you can't go, you can't go. I get that. I understand that. There's quarterbacks that aren't going to throw. I even can actually understand that one a bit. If you're a top quarterback, you don't know these receivers. Everybody runs a route a little bit different. You don't know these guys. You don't feel like you can put, your best foot forward. Okay, I can even get behind that a little bit. But if you get invited to the scouting combine and you tell me, nah, I'm waiting till my pro day, that pro day that you hand waving to, not all 32 teams are going to be at that pro day. I don't care who you are. I don't care what school you go to, right? You might have 20 teams. You might have 25. You're not going to have all 32. And if for some unknown reason you have all 32, it might be a regional scout counting as one of those all 32, not the GM, not the head coach. You have an opportunity to be out in front of everybody. Every person that matters, really, in the National Football League. And you decide not to work out? Is it because you don't think it's going to be good? Is it because you're scared to compete against your peers? Again, injuries are one thing. If you don't feel 100%, I understand that. But some guys are just not doing it because they want to save it for their pro day, which they feel like they're going to have better numbers in their environment. It's not what this job's about. The NFL is not easy. The NFL is hard. It's real hard. And it's always about competing. You compete every single day in the National Football League. And if you don't, right? If you don't play well on Monday when you walk into meetings, your position group's going to be working out on the practice field. Free agents that they're trying to sign to take your spot. That's what it is. It's like that every single week. You have a chance to go out there and show your body of work. Like, I'm just here for the interviews. The NFL should actually look into that. And if you're just there to do the interviews, like the Senior Bowl is done, then you can't come here. And again, that might sound harsh. And if you're injured, again, you got an injury that people know about and it's been like on the wall, we see it, we can confirm it, okay. But when you just come there and you do injuries, or no injury, but you just want to interview, okay, what does that do? It keeps a guy like Kalon Black from Indiana, the running back, who just won a national championship, who was a spark in the national championship game. I know, I was there on the sidelines. He changed that game. He went to the Senior Bowl a week after playing a 16-game season and playing for the national championship and competed his ass off. And you told him he's not good enough to go to the combine? But we got another 4th or 5th round running back who sits there in front of me and says, nah, I'm not going to do anything today. I'm going to wait till the pro day. You're a 4th round pick. Maybe. And you're going to wait till your pro day? That guy would have walked to Indianapolis to be in your shoes. I don't understand.
And he's got a ring.
And he's got a ring. I don't understand why you go there and don't compete. It makes no sense. Even if you don't do the 40s and the cones and all that, I would, because, again, all 32 teams are there to watch you do it. But you do the football drills, I can even get behind that. Okay. He didn't want to compete there, but he's competing out there on the field with the football drills. Okay. But when you just go and you're like, nah, I'm good, what are you doing? You'll never have an opportunity to be in front of those people that you're in front of ever again in your entire life. Your entire life. It will never happen again. Your pro day will not have those people there. And you know what? It's happened to me. It probably happened to Matt. People that were at the combine that didn't draft you remember you at the combine. They remember your interview. They remember a drill you did. And when you're a free agent, you don't think NFL teams go all the way back to that? You're foolish if you don't think so. They'll go all the way back. Hey, we remember when we interviewed you. Hey, we remember that L drill that you ran. We remember that workout you had on the field in Indy, and that was one of the reasons we brought you in here. If you're scared, go to church. If you're scared, buy a dog. But if you're scared, don't get invited to the NFL Combine, because you're taking a spot from somebody that would give up everything they own to be there, and you're just there to hang out, and that should not be allowed.
Yeah, they should look into that stuff. You should have to, like, check what you're going to participate in beforehand. Yeah, you talk about the kid from Indiana. Yeah, take a spot like that. And let me just piggyback on top of what you're saying from a quarterback perspective. Like, I saw a lot of quarterbacks post on social media this past weekend about, like, the NFL Combine throw, and I think I saw Chase Daniels talking about how it's the dumbest thing and it's not important because you're throwing to new receivers and different angles and blah blah blah. I can see the point of that, but also the point of a really quality quarterback with good arm talent is to be able to judge angles and speed really fast. How many times do you go and you get picked up on a new team? You got a whole new set of receivers. How many times are there 50 receivers working out on a Monday and one of them gets signed the next day and you got a new receiver the next day? It's like, you have to be able to, and I learned that from a couple of different coaches. They're like, I don't care who your receiver is. Like, that's the first time you've ever thrown to him. Why did you miss him? You got to be able to judge angles and you got to be able to judge speed. Put those together in a split second and make an accurate throw. And it's I don't care. Go throw to anybody. And he's like, you should be able to throw to an 80-year-old man and be accurate every single time. Judge his angles, judge his speed. And I think it's a great way to go see quarterbacks' arm talent. Arm talent, of course, you got to be talented with the arm, but you got to be able to decipher those really quick decisions really fast, and you got to communicate from your brain to your hand. And the quarterbacks that choose not to do it, I get it, Fernando. Dude, you're fine.
Give me 1-1.
You're good. Yeah. You're good. But the other guys, go out there and throw.
What did Chase Daniel say?
He said it was kind of a dumb thing. So, like, the throwing thing is dumb. I think maybe it's somebody else, but I saw a lot of people saying I feel a lot of people saying that kind of, it's a stupid workout. No, it's not. Quarterbacks judging angles of speed, making throws.
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, every quarterback is going to spin it a little bit different when you're catching it too.
Yeah,
like,
and I get it. Like some of the timing routes, like a 5-step, like 5-step speed out to the outside, you're not going to be perfect on that because people are going to come out of their breaks, and it's like a timing route. You're throwing it before they break, but the other stuff, get out of here with that. Yeah. All right, weekend winner. LSU gymnastics team, let's go.
All right, let's go.
LSU gymnastics, they took to the gym Friday night. Number 2, LSU facing number 3, Crimson Tide. And what'd they do? Beat the absolute brakes off those girls.
Go.
They beat them 197.975 to 197.6. That's what we call, I think, a blowout. Caitlin Chio, leader, another perfect 10. She won the all-around. Guess what? She won vault. She won beam. She won floor. I'm sure she's going to the tape on the uneven bars. She's probably going to the tape. But she won everything else. My God. And they do it. And then guess what? Not like any other weekend. They turn around. They got something else on Sunday.
Yep.
They got the 4th annual Podium Challenge, where they came on top. LSU, Alabama, North Carolina, Arizona, dominated. Guess what? Caitlin Chio, another perfect 10. That's 3 meets in a row.
One.
That's 7 total perfect 10s.
Is that good?
I think tying the LSU record for perfect 10s. Woo! Oh, yeah, forgot to mention that Friday night, in front of a crowd of 13,292 LSU screaming fans, LSU gymnastics continues to dominate. Getting towards the end of the season, getting towards postseason. We're shaping up. Caitlin Chio, let's go.
I like that. Yeah. All right.
I beat Alabama twice in one weekend. You kidding me? Boom.
Not many people can say that.
Call it a 10.
A 10.
10.
Weekend winner.
They're so fun. I mean, they're dominant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good weekend winner.
Weekend winner, Cade Anderson.
Yep.
Cade Anderson not only made his spring training debut on Saturday against the Padres, that was his professional debut, by the way, too.
Yeah.
He did not pitch
right.
in minor league baseball after they took him in last summer's draft, give him some rest, bring him along. So that was his professional debut. First inning goes out there, punches out the side. And by the way, if you're curious, that included Xander Bogaerts.
Yep.
That included Andujar and Sheets. Got them all. And there's 3 professional hitters.
Sheets, yep.
Came back out in the second inning. Got into a little trouble. Gave up a single and a double. Was pulled after that. The reliever let the inherited runners in. So the line looks a little messy. But your first professional inning, you go out there and strike out the side and do it against some veterans. Ain't going to be long for Cade Anderson.
No, it's not. He's going to continue to figure it out. And that's 3, pros.
Yeah.
It wasn't like 3 guys wearing number 68, 62, and 67. Mm-hmm. That's 3 guys. I mean, that's guys making over $100 million on their contract. So, well done.
Weekend winner for me. I want to go to women's college basketball. Guys, the UConn Huskies are back. People kind of just forget about them because they were so good for so long. Gino Auriemma is still there. They won their 31. They made it 31-0 for the regular season that they wrapped up this weekend. This guy here, they're on their 47th consecutive victory. It's the 5th longest streak in Division I history. 5 of the top 6 streaks, that belongs to Gino Auriemma and the UConn women's basketball program. They've outscored their opponents by an average of 37.8 points per game. 3rd highest in Division I history. Trailing 2 previous UConn teams, both coached by Gino Auriemma. People kind of just forget about the guy because Don Staley's won natties lately. Obviously, Kim Mulkey. You got the Caitlin Clark fiasco that was the media storm a few years ago. But Gino Auriemma, that team looking as good as they ever have, 31-0.
Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. There's some teams that could, in a tournament situation, have a good game and beat them. I don't think they're unbeatable, but they are by far the best team in the country. So. But, they got to face Coach Mulkey at some point, you know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
know what I'm saying. Kind of like.
And we didn't confuse her on OTB this week, so she was able to go out there and coach yesterday.
Yeah, she was able to freely coach.
Freely coach. Yeah, game against Texas, they lost because of Flynn.
You didn't even get a good question, but you got her equivalent. I'm glad you asked that.
Yeah, that was her equivalent to a good question.
That's
it was a big deal, miss.
That kind of counts.
Yeah, it does.
That's a good question.
Thanks for bringing that up. I wanted to talk about that. That's right on par.
For her, that's a good
That's like saying ball. A little bit,
it is.
Oh, ball.
It's one of those subtle.
Yeah, Moose, we tally up good questions here.
That's a smart thing to do.
It's smart. We feel really good about ourselves when we get one. And a couple of weeks ago, I don't know if you – big news around Louisiana. I asked her a question, and she said, I don't really know what you're saying. I don't really know what you're asking.
So we took away 2 good questions for that.
So you're subtracting them as well from the
we
score
got to
sheet.
deduct them. It's got to be a fair situation. I
Okay.
subtracted 2 good questions for I don't really know what you're asking. But she did answer the
But
question.
it's kind of on her. She answered it the way Matt was asking it.
Right.
Okay.
So, I don't know if that's on him or not.
So she ended up finding herself to the question that was asked and giving it the answer that we were looking for, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes you just got to talk yourself through it.
That's right.
Yeah, you got to talk it out,
man.
Shout out to LSU women's basketball team.
Yeah.
They go on the road, win 72-63 against Mississippi State. It was yesterday. So the Tigers, man, ever since the South Carolina game, right? You lose a very tough game at home. Remember, they go on the road against Ole Miss, a gritty victory. They're down the entire game. They storm back. Ole Miss doesn't make a field goal in the fourth quarter. Great defense there. You blow out Missouri. You blow out Tennessee. You get a good road win last night against Mississippi State. And now you get to the SEC tournament. So shout out to Coach Mulkey and the squad. Looking forward to having her, as we do every single week here coming up in a couple of days. Any more winners or losers?
Loser for me, Charles Bediako. Give it up, bud. The dream is over. He applied for another waiver to play at the NCAA. He got denied on Friday evening. What a shocker that is. I mean, they were 3-2 in games that he had played over that 5-game stretch.
Yeah.
He was averaging 10 points a game. Look, man, I understand that you're like, hey, maybe my NBA career didn't work out. I got a way to go make money. I'm all for that. But you're the one that decided to go to the NBA. Actions have consequences in everything you do in life. You made the decision to leave school early. You went to the NBA. It didn't work out. Sorry, wish you the best, but it's time to move on.
Yep.
I second that.
Yeah, man, just
Come on.
go live life. Go get a LinkedIn page and.
I mean, Fernando Mendoza already has one.
Yeah.
He's about to go 1-1.
That's right. Just go to Indeed.com, my guy.
I got one last loser.
All right.
This is a loser is for all the people out there, myself included, that are trying to be on the right side of history as an LSU traditionalist. For the people that hate the backwards L, you're a loser this weekend. It was a big day for the backwards L crew.
I know the exact picture you're talking
Can
about.
you pull it up?
Yeah,
It
I
was
get it.
a bad weekend for the people that hate the backwards L and think it's really dumb.
That's you.
Lane Kiffin was at the gymnastics meet Friday.
Yep.
So was Livy Dunn. So was Aaliyah Finnegan.
Yeah.
They took a picture
happened?
together. Well, Taylor's about to pull it up. Aaliyah Finnegan, Livy Dunn with a strong backwards L. And it looks like Aaliyah
quite
Finnegan
strong.
had her national championship ring on that hand as well. It was a proud backwards L. And look, it's going to be a tough battle. Like we knew, like when we put on the armor to fight against the backwards L, we knew it was going to be tough. Here it is. We knew it was going to be a tough battle. We knew it was an uphill battle. Now it just got a little tougher. Because we got to band together.
It's 3 national champions of the LSU.
We got to
head
band
coach.
together. We have
true.
to come together. And look, even
Actually-
Lane has a right-handed backward L.
Well, Lane's got
It
it
doesn't make any
backwards.
sense.
No, Lane's L is just backwards.
It's a backwards
Yeah,
right
he's
hand
doing
L.
this.
It's just like
you got to do
it's
this.
like you're not even. He likes the backward L
This.
so much, he decided to do it with his right hand.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's all right. Look, we got 3 national champions, right? That did the backwards L.
And with
When
the
Lane
ring,
wins
or
one here,
national
we'll
ring.
flip that with a ring on the other.
So it was a bad weekend for
It was
those
bad.
in this camp. I think it can still be overcome, but it's going to take commitment. It's going to take discipline, a lot of mental toughness.
Yeah.
We got to get to these people and say, hey, it's not cool. Respect. Respect. The picture
Yeah,
didn't
it's a
look
big
cool in
loss.
the picture.
It's a big loss for you, bud.
Big loss.
It's a big loss. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo, right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. Now, not only in Central, in the entire greater Baton Rouge area, we are talking to you, 225-500-0774, 24/7, 365 weekend holiday game day number. Doesn't matter what the situation. Doesn't matter if you're watching gymnastics beat Alabama twice in the span of 2 days. If you have an issue, they are going to come out and they are going to fix it. Now, it's not only in remodels. It's not only in emergencies. They can do so many different things for you. Like Flynn's going to tell you, like his business, right? They started from the ground up, and Central Plumbing was able to come out and they can do a job like that as well. So many different things they can do for you. And you can find them at centralplumbing.org.
Right, Central Plumbing, centralplumbing.org, the plumbing experts in the greater Baton Rouge area. The Payne family. They've been doing it a long time. and they are the expert. It doesn't matter if it is commercial, residential, industrial, whatever it is. If it involves water, if it involves gas, they got you covered. Go check them out, 24/7 emergency service, centralplumbing.org.
Seven champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
But I'm barely breathing. Just praying to a God that I don't believe in. 'Cause I got time while she got freedom. 'Cause when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Before we get to our guy, Devin Snow, I want to remind you about our friends over at Ochsner Health. If you're in Louisiana and you want the best care possible, you already know the name. That is Ochsner Health. From primary care to specialists, Ochsner has locations all across our state, making it easier than ever to get the care you and your family need. And what I love is they're not just focused on treating injuries. They're helping people stay healthy and perform at their best. That's why they're also a part of our Elite Training Academy, working with athletes right here in Louisiana. So if you need to schedule an appointment, find a specialist, or just learn more, visit Ochsner.org. That's Ochsner.org. Healthcare built for Louisiana. All right, let's get to our guy, Hold the Mayo, a.k.a. Devin Snow. What's up, Dev? How we doing? How we living?
Yo, what's happening? How y'all doing?
Doing fantastic. Glad to have you on as always. Did you watch any of the NFL scouting combine? Did you walk away with a guy that you're like, I hope to see this guy as a New Orleans Saint when we get done at the end of April in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I think there's a few. First of all, the combine, I love it. I'm obsessed. I don't know how people feel about the combine these days, but, you know, it's always been something that, like, I don't miss it, right? It's whether
right.
I'm locked in, sitting down watching it, or, like, I'm around the house doing stuff. It's just, like, that perfect thing. It's you know, the best way I could describe it is the combine is probably the closest thing football has to golf, if that makes sense. It's just really a relaxing background.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Like, just like the whistles, the cleats hitting the ground, Rich Eisen, you know, something about that guy. Rich Eisen during the combine, dude. It just matches up very perfectly. You can miss an hour of the combine, no problem. It's still on. You know, it's just always on.
And so, as somebody that was working 12-hour days there, I can tell you it is always on. Like there was something going on from 7 in the morning to 7 at night.
Yeah, dude. I mean, and it's just like the true test of the American athlete, right? The fastest 40, the shuttle runs, the bench press, high jump, long jump. You introduced to all these things when you're a kid if you do anything athletic. You know, you're introduced to these things in PE class. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be one PE class where they test you on these things. So, I don't know. It's just super cool, man. And, yeah, it's like guys that you just forget about, right? Like, I'll throw a name out for you. Wouldn't be mad if the Saints drafted Heidenreich from Navy.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
blazing 4-4.
Bro, like, if there's one takeaway you could take from Tyler Shuck from last year, he can turn an Uber driver into a formidable receiver, right? Well, this why not take a shot on a guy like Heidenreich? When is he projected to go to the late 6th, 7th? I don't know. You know?
That's Navy running back, by the way, if any of our listeners don't know that name.
Yeah, so and I don't know if they're going to play him at running back or receiver.
Yeah, he can play some slot too. Yeah, to your point, Dev.
Yeah, so like maybe this is like I don't want to say Taysom Hill, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Something.
No, Taysom Hill is Haynes King in this draft.
Okay, there we go. So that's another guy.
Draft him.
Dude.
Yeah. I know it's one of your favorites.
Yeah, how does he not do something in the NFL? Something. It may not be quarterback, just whatever it is, you know. I have so many names, man. I like the kid out of Texas Tech, the linebacker.
Jacob Rodriguez or David Bailey?
Yeah. Jacob Rodriguez, dude that was making all the plays in the game late in the season.
Yep.
There's so many dudes I like. I mean, I like Stowers out of Vandy.
Yeah.
Anthony Hill Jr. is a guy I think that not enough people talk about. I think he's got a high potential.
Yeah, good football IQ, Dev. We caught up with him for like 20 minutes on Tuesday, I believe it was. Very good football IQ. He's kind of played a little edge rusher. He's played stack Mike backer as well, so he gives you some versatility.
Yeah, dude. So I'm excited, man. I think the Saints have a chance to really like get some sleeper playmakers after watching the combine. You know.
So you're talking about like watching. It's great, like background fodder, just the combine. You can lock in, you can doze out, but like it's amazing to me the stories that can come out of it and the public's reaction to different players and what they do, whether it's good or bad. But you can work your whole life and work your tail off for this like one moment, for this dream to become reality. Go to the NFL. You can be a star in that same breath. You
Position no, I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
You can be the best at your position, and you can be incredible and be thought of as one of the best ever. And then something as simple as opening your mouth and talking crumbles it all to the ground. And we kind of see this with Mekhi Lemon from USC. Did you see his interview? Like, it's amazing that you could do all this for your whole life. And there's something as simple as talking can knock your draft status down.
I didn't see the Lemon one. So what happened?
It just came off very strange. It was just a weird situation. The court of public opinion isn't loving it over there on the socials. A lot of opinions about it, but it just he was called out and what some of the NFL GMs and scouts are saying, what a disaster.
So he came off strange as in like he watches anime and stuff, or he came off strange like
That's strange.
That's not strange anymore with this draft class. I think they all watch anime. If I picked up one thing, they all watch it.
Looking down and talking, a lot of sayings, a lot of.
And the word that you got back there, if you're reading some of the articles out there, again, like you got to fact check some of this stuff, but not real interested in being there, or didn't seem interested in being there.
Interesting, because when the quarterbacks were playing, or when they were going through their drills, and he was running routes, I was actually thinking about that. I was like, he kind of looks like he's dedicated to running these routes for these quarterbacks right now. I was just like thinking about that, but yeah, that's odd. And the other thing is like, all right, look at the guy Carnell Tate. Yeah. He runs a pretty mid-40, right? Yeah. But it's like people know they're like, okay, well, this ain't gonna keep nobody away from. It's kind of like, okay, who else ran a pretty slow 40? Mike Thomas. Like it's just you got to look at it so differently for so many different athletes.
Yeah, I think the thing with Carnell Tate that would be my biggest question mark is, and we talked about this in hour number one, Dev, he's never been the number one receiver on his college team. He's always been the two. He's been behind Marvin Harrison Jr. He's been behind Jeremiah Smith, two incredible receivers right at the college level. But, like, that would be something I'd have to get answered. Like, I'd have to try to find a way to see if he has the mentality to be a one. Now, with Chris Olave, and Matt made a good point, like, he wouldn't necessarily have to be the one. But if I'm drafting a guy in the top 10 at receiver, you kind of got to be one for me to justify the pick.
Right, because it's the top 10 pick. Yeah. It's like, what receivers that people draft in the top 10 are they not thinking, hey, this is our number one guy?
Right.
So... yeah, and that's what's weird because you got three receivers or at least two, Mekhi Lemon and Tate, to where you don't really know if they're one or two or even if, I don't know, man. The way I look at it is any type of offensive help, it's the quarterback for me, right? Because Shuck is going to bring the best out of these players, right? So I'm just kind of just believing in that. And it's like, if they do decide to go receiver, I won't be mad. Dude, if they get a defensive dog that slips to them, which I'm starting to feel like that may happen too, like just a Sonny Styles, would you pass that up? I don't know.
I personally would not. I think Sonny Styles was my biggest winner of the entire combine.
Yeah, dude. So who's going to slip? Who's going to go after Jeremiah Love too soon? Or I don't want to say too soon, but like early.
Right.
So I guess we'll see, man. It's cool. You can tell Kellen Moore's locked into the combine now. That's another thing. That dude loves that stuff.
I know. Like I didn't even see him like walking around in the halls or anything. Like I felt like he was always in the stadium.
Yeah, he's just, I don't know. He seemed locked in. I don't know. I saw a few coaches, but Kellen Moore just seemed like, man, he lives for this. He just gave me that vibe.
There's probably a small chance this happens, Devin, but like I'm just wondering, can we plan like a celebratory get together where we just all have some beers and some drinks if Mickey Loomis trades back and acquire some more assets in this draft because you talk about like the positions of need, like the sexy positions that everybody kind of wants: receiver, edge rusher. It's pretty deep class, but there's really nobody that's out there justifying an 8 pick. But you could justify a lot of that in the 20s, and certainly you can also get another first rounder in the 20s and potentially get another second or third round or something where you can take another one. So like it's against Mickey Loomis's history. And not what he wants to do, but I think a celebration, if that happens, would be warranted.
Yeah, I think out of all the positions, it would be because the receiver, you can get a receiver. So there's so many receivers, right? So if they could get a second for something like that, hell yeah. If they could get a third, that would be tight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if they get a third, that would be tight. I'd be cool with that. Because, the draft is deep, man. The draft is deep.
This draft might not have 10 stars, like day one, instant stars at the top. But this is a very deep draft. This is a draft where your team's foundation is built. This is a draft where the second, third, and fourth round is better than it has been in the last couple of years. Now, the first round might not be there, but your team's not built just on first-round picks. A bulk of your team is built in the second, third, fourth round, even fifth round sometimes. Who did you hit on in those rounds? We've seen it in New Orleans. We've seen it kind of all over the place there, Dev.
Yeah, and then another thing about the receivers, too, is like I'm looking at all these names and seeing where they're going. So I saw a name like Eric McAllister. I believe he played at, TCU.
Yeah.
Dude, I watched this guy last year. He had a game where he had, 270 yards receiving, and he's projected to go late. So a guy like Zachariah Branch, that he's pretty good. Dude, there's a lot of receivers. Heidenreich, whatever he put, running back, receiver, whatever. But there's a bunch of different weapons you could acquire, way past the first.
No question about it, man. It's a good receiver class. I think it's got a lot of depth to it. Zachariah Branch is another guy that's very intriguing. 20 reps. 20 reps at his size of 225. That's also impressive. Had an impressive 40. So receiver, edge rusher. The good news is for a lot of the position needs the Saints need, that's where the draft is the deepest. Deb, before we let you go, we used to ask you what you had planned on Mondays. Now that we've ended the series, what's the next thing that we can look out for?
Well, I know today I get to edit the call-in show, which is big,
Yeah.
So it goes from me only putting out one clip. I do OTB, and then after I get off OTB, I'd be used to going to do RB and all day.
Right.
And then by the time I'm done with all that, it's evening time, and I can't even really edit the show because a lot of it's, I don't want to say it's all in the moment or that day, but it's you want to,
right?
You know how that stuff is. So I'm happy to be able to edit the show today. I really am, dude.
Happy to have time to do the thing that you need to get done. That's okay too.
Yeah,
that's
man.
good.
Yeah, man. So anyway, that's what we're going to do today, and then just take it day by day after that.
All right, there he is, our guy, Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo, at Snow Like John on social media. Dev, we appreciate it, brother. We'll catch up next week.
All right, y'all take care.
You as well. Our guy, Devin Snow. All right, before we take this break, if you are tired of dealing with missed trash pickups, big corporate companies that treat you just like another number, we always tell you it is time to call Trash Rangers. They are a locally owned company right here in South Louisiana, servicing Ascension, Livingston, the entire greater Baton Rouge area with reliable trash pickup, those roll-off dumpsters we always tell you about, and even now portable restrooms for events and job sites. So no hidden fees, no long contracts, just dependable service from people who actually live in our community. So if you need a residential pickup, a dumpster for a project, or sanitation for your next event, you can check them out at trashrangers.com. That is trashrangers.com. All right, we will step away. More OTB on the other side when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench. Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
First time I heard of Kings Leon was in Shreveport at your wedding. Your friends.
They loved it.
They were only famous in Europe.
In Shreveport.
In Shreveport. That's it.
But we were on to something.
Oh, definitely.
We were on to something.
They dropped this album a couple years later, and I was like, you know what?
Had a couple hits.
Those little Shreveport boys, they were on to something.
Yep. Yeah, we had one guy that just, you know how it is. Like, you get a band, it's like it's your band when you find them before anybody else does.
That's a good one.
You said you had something for us.
Oh, yeah.
What was it?
Y'all have heard of y'all have seen the magician Oz that goes around different teams?
Yeah, the Mentalist.
Yeah,
The
that dude's cool.
It's amazing.
Dude's incredible.
It's unbelievable.
He really is.
Like, he is definitely
Kind of scary, not going to lie.
definitely deals with higher sources of sorcery.
Yeah,
For sure. There's no way he can do those things. There's no trick out there. Well, I wanted to bring a little OTV version of the Mentalist here and do a trick with you guys. And I can't take credit. I did not make this up. I actually learned this yesterday.
Dear God.
I was sitting in church yesterday. We were at Healing Place, so I'm going to credit
Paying
Pastor.
attention. Oh, okay.
Matt's like, I was surfing the web at church.
I'm crediting Pastor Mike Heyman for this. He
saw this
dropped this
TikTok at
knowledge.
church.
Yeah, I was like, I'm watching YouTube.
So he dropped this knowledge, and like it was one of these things he kind of give you. It's kind of like at the beginning, he grabbed some attention and like do, and I was like, wow. It was like so mind blowing. I kind of like missed like what he said afterwards because I was like thinking about it.
Yep.
So y'all consider yourselves pretty good at math numbers?
No.
Yeah.
I'm horrible
I mean,
at it,
like
actually.
basic addition and
I'm going to be
subtraction.
honest.
Yeah, I can do basic addition and
All right.
subtraction.
So here's what I want you to do. People here in the room and people listening. I want you to, again, I didn't make this up. I'm bringing it here. OTB Oz. Pick a number, any number, in the whole wide world.
Okay.
Now, you're going to have to do a little mental math, so pick something that's manageable for you.
Okay.
Pick a number.
I got
Everybody,
you.
don't tell anybody. I don't want anybody to say anything.
All right.
So think of that number.
Okay.
I want you to double that.
Okay.
Did you double it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody good? No one's lost.
Nope.
Not yet.
Nope.
I'm going to get there.
Yeah,
though.
I'm still on board.
Now I want you to add 10
Okay.
Okay.
to the doubled number.
to the
Yes.
double number.
Yep.
So keep track. Now I want you to divide that number in half.
Okay.
Everybody good?
Yep.
Now I want you to subtract the original number that you thought of from that number.
Yep.
Is everybody there?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Is
I'm
your
there.
current number 5?
My
Yep.
current number is 5.
Okay,
current
what in the
number's
world?
5.
Yeah, it is.
Cheese and Pete.
How about people
Matt the Mentalist?
How about
Jesus.
people in the chat? Was your number 5?
Matt the Magnificent.
Yeah, mine was 5. I started out with 13.
25.
What did you start?
25.
25.
I was looking for inspiration. I saw Mr. Mike Allstad, so I went with 40.
Yeah.
Y'all ended up with 5?
Yeah, because I doubled it to 80, then 90,
Yeah.
45, 40.
Well,
Not a big deal, people.
how do you do that?
Just
Matt's just
I'm
magic.
like Oz. Not a big deal.
How many times have you used that since yesterday?
That was actually my first. I was saving it. I actually came in. And I tried to. I had to like write down the series of questions there, and so I could remember it. First time I didn't get 5. I missed a question.
I got 5.
Matt raises his hand in the back. What
pretty
happens if
good.
he got like 12?
Hey, I got
Yeah.
12 back here.
Hello.
I'm way off. I got 32.
I even did it with a fraction number yesterday. I did it with like 10 and a half.
Oh,
Still got
wow.
5.
That's doing a lot there.
Yeah.
That's doing a lot.
It's doing a lot.
Somebody in the
That's
chat
a lot
said
of
they
heavy
picked
lifting.
58 trillion.
Yep.
So good luck to them.
58 trillion. It'll still get 5.
That's right. Well done, Matthew.
Thank you.
Look at you.
That was fun. I really enjoyed that.
I do like the visual I have in my head of you in church, you, Lacey, the kids, and he says that,
Yeah.
right? He goes through that, and everybody's like, pretty amazed, and you're over there on your fingers still like 1, 2,
Bro, you know me.
3,
I ain't finger counting.
4.
Told you, nearly perfect SAT score in the math. Reading comprehension. Let's not talk about that one.
Yeah, that's the same for me.
But I'd be mathing.
Yeah. My math be mathin', my English,
So-
it don't be Englishin'.
So credit to Pastor Mike Heyman over at Hill and
Shut
Place. Fantastic stuff.
Somebody in the chat said Flynn after getting 7 for the 8th time.
How's this keep happening?
Y'all don't be sleeping on my math skills now.
This guy is a business owner.
And
a father.
A father.
And a husband.
And husband.
Those are 3 things. Radio host, maybe one day. All right, we will take a break. More OTB when we come back here on Off the Bench, Razor King Studio. One more break. We'll see you.
Mm-hmm. Off the Bench.
It's always a great time to go for Dose. Grab me a couple ice cold Dos Equis there. Dos Equis in hand, feet in the stands, watching a little LSU Tigers baseball. You can tailgate before the game. You got a game tonight. What better way to welcome in a new week, right? You don't have a case of the Mondays if you've got a Dos Equis in the tailgate and LSU baseball ahead of you. We all know that. So go ahead, and there's a lot of different choices to choose from, right? As long as you're going for Dose, you're doing it the right way. So grab your ice cold Dos Equis today and do what we just said. Go for Dose.
It's the absolute best beer, and it's a beer for every taste. They got the Lager Especial, Amber Especial. How about a little lime and salt zero, Michelada, lime and salt, the mango, the pineapple, they got it all. So wherever you are deciding to enjoy an adult baby, maybe it's for a little tailgating before the game tonight. Whatever it is, make sure you're doing it responsibly, one, but make sure you are going for Dose. Drink Dos Equis.
– 2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. One final segment here on OTB. Before we get to your questions, we'll ask the bench. I want to remind you about Russell Pool Company. RussellPools.com is the website. Go to the website to check out a gallery of work, financing options, contact information. But I would always encourage you, make the first stop the gallery of work. You'll be blown away with the custom pools that they can build, the one that you have been dreaming of in your backyard. You might think that you have everything that you possibly want. And if you do and you're happy, they'll move forward with that and they'll build your dream pool. But maybe, just maybe, you'll find something that you want to add to your dream pool because you went to the website and you saw all the different things that Russell Pool Company can do. They have done it for a lot of your neighbors here in the greater Baton Rouge area, right? They've done it for a lot of people right outside of the greater Baton Rouge area, and they certainly can do it for you. So go to the website, russellpools.com. In the top right corner of the website is that contact information. Again, that website, one more time, is russellpools.com. Gallery, financing, contact information, all right there on the homepage, russellpools.com. All right, let's see if we have some, ask the bench. Jake, have you seen the Elvis concert movie yet? If so, how was it? I have not seen it. I did see some feedback of a trusted kind of movie reviewer that I usually go to see if I would like something. He said the footage is incredible, but didn't love the narration. That was the one comment that I did see. So I think the footage is cool. It's behind the scenes, maybe stuff you've never seen before. So it sounds like it would at least be worth a ticket. So go ahead.
I'm not saying it.
Oh,
I got the toilet scene. That's messed up. That's too soon.
That's too far.
Too soon.
Yeah. 1977 is still, it's always going to be too soon. This man's trying to, take some uppers to be able to perform, take some downers to be able to come get some rest and have a little
pressure.
situation.
Pressure of the world.
Yeah.
RIP.
Hashtag ask the bench. Which teams did y'all think was going to draft you after the NFL Combine? Detroit Lions.
Jaguars.
Jack Del Rio?
Jaguars.
What made you think that? The Lions told me they were going to draft me.
They told me they were going to draft me.
Did they?
And they said, if you're available in the 6th, we're going to take you. They, Mike Shula came down, worked me out, did a private workout.
Did they draft Chad Henne that draft? Or did he find his way there late? That was Dolphins.
Dolphins.
No,
the Jaguars, I think, ended up taking a deep snapper.
In the 6th round?
I think so.
Man, how'd that work for him?
Strong.
That worked out well?
It was pretty.
They lied and they took a deep snapper?
Yeah. They're the ones that had like the most fun with me in my player interviews. They're the ones that hold up that picture of me on spring break, and they're like, "Hey, what's up with this?"
Yeah.
College.
It was Bogies on a Wednesday night, Thursday night.
It was
Mello was Wednesday night, Thursday night.
Actually, it was the Swamp in Fort Walton. Whoops.
So
yeah, I had two big X's on my hand. I got it.
It just meant I paid to get in.
That's right. Paid twice.
Upstanding. Why'd you pay twice? Because I didn't remember the first one.
Yep.
All right. Hey, well, it's good to be back. Going to be back all week. Going to be back for multiple weeks.
Woo!
No more trips planned for a couple weeks. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Off the bench.
What?
USA.
Yeah.
Just because?
I love America.
Okay. Yeah, me too. All right, we always tell you about Pallet. I know Matt's going to tell you about some big things they've got going on over there. We have loved our time with them. It has been a great partnership for us. PalletGroup.com, PalletGroup.com, PALAgroup.com.
That's right. Yeah, Pallet Group is rolling right now, Jake. Now, you've been out, but they rolling. They see me rolling. Major capital projects across the Gulf Coast and Midwest. And guess what? At Pallet, we're hiring experienced operators, experienced welders, pipe fitters, iron workers, project managers, estimators, planners, QC professionals, and more. So if you're looking for steady work, large industrial scale products, and a company that promotes from within, now is the time. Pallet is employee owned.
100%.
Offers competitive pay, real opportunity for long-term growth. So visit palletgroup.com. That's PALA group.com.